I'm Cameron Webb. I'm a doctor and a lawyer here in Charlottesville, Virginia, and currently a candidate for United States Congress here in Virginia's 5th Congressional District.
If nominated by the Democratic Party's primary in Virginia and elected in November of 2020, he would be the first Democrat to fill Virginia's 5th congressional seat since 2008, a GOP-held district the size of New Jersey that includes Charlottesville and much of central Virginia. Dr. Webb is one of 4 Democratic candidates on the primary ballot. The incumbent is Congressman Denver Riggleman. His office did not respond to NBC News' request for comment.
If you could walk me through what your campaign is like, you've had to shift your strategy for tackling this pandemic while still trying to run for Congress.
You know, your typical way of engaging is you're going to do your meet and greets, you're going to do some canvassing, knocking on doors, and the whole nine, right? Very much so not socially distanced. That's the opposite of what a normal campaign is. And so for us, we said that if we're going to, as we make this transition, we want to make sure it starts with keeping people at the center of it and keeping that people engagement really high priority. And then the people engagement piece has just been this rhythm of Twitter Lives, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, forum, town hall, virtual meet and greet, rinse and repeat. Because it's just so important that you continue to give people an opportunity to ask you questions, to engage.
All the while, Dr. Webb is still practicing internal medicine. Just this weekend, he picked up hospital shifts at UVA, working 13 hours each day, as well as helping in the coming days and weeks at a coronavirus clinic.
You know, clinically, things have changed quite a bit, right? The whole flow of the floor where I work, which is the internal medicine floor, it's very different. We talk about coronavirus a lot on my campaign. We do these weekly coronavirus updates. It's just that we're in the midst of this healthcare crisis, and that's an area where I have a lot of expertise and background, and so we just had the conversation.
How do you find that balance between running for Congress during a pandemic, but also trying to address this crisis?
The reality of this far outweighs the reality of our politics or the political gain that you can derive. The best thing that we can do if we're in politics in the midst of this pandemic is be connectors for people. And I think that's naturally something we're able to flex into being.
Since speaking with NBC News, the Virginia congressional primary was pushed back 2 weeks until June 23rd. Dr. Webb told NBC News he thinks the decision to delay makes sense. He said, "As great as it would be to stick with June 9th, it's more important to ensure the public's health. It gives this pandemic a wider berth based on the estimates of when it will peak here in Virginia. If it keeps people safer, it works for me."
At the end of the day, with all of this, we're in this for a little while. The long-standing impact of this is going to reverberate through our communities.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.